Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, we have Slow Start. This is a great event. It is a standard event where, of course, both players bring a standard constructed deck, but we both have a slowdown emblem, which says as long as an opponent controls no lands, lands you control enter tapped. But what that really means is if you're the first player, your land for the opening turn is going to come into tapped, which is meant to equalize the real but smallish advantage that playing first has, which is kind of neat. I guess it also kind of encourages you to play more tap lands, but in any case, every Midweek Magic event where you get to build your own deck or bring your own deck is fun, and so since Secrets of Strixhaven is the most recent set in Standard, I brought a deck I'm calling Bogwater Draught. This is a Witherbloom deck, or a Golgari deck if you wish, that cares about the infusion ability word, which is just a mechanic that cares about whether or not we've gained life, or whenever we gain life. So Foolish Fate is 2 and a black for an instant that destroys a creature, but it also drains our opponent for 3 if we've gained life this turn. Similarly, Pest Mascot is a 3 mana 2/3 Pest Ape with Trample that is a Pride Mate, so it gets a counter every time we gain life. So we've got Pest Mascot gets bigger when we gain life. We have a bunch of different ways to drain our opponents, like Marauding Blight Priest and Enduring Tenacity and Southwind Avatar. We've got Museo Vane's New Dean as a way to recur our creatures from the graveyard based on the amount of life we've gained, which is, I should mention, a really sweet card that I built a commander deck around. I build commander decks for the most recent standard set on my channel every Thursday. So Museo Vane's New Dean got a deck several weeks ago. And the link to it will be in the video's description. So yeah, hopefully we'll see him come out during today's gameplay. But we've got a bunch of Drain as one of our sort of main mechanics for the deck, but we are doing a lot of combat since we're running 25 creatures, and we've got an awful lot of life gain. Everything from Soul Sister type creatures like Virulent Emissary and the titular Bogwater Lumerette, to things like Teacher's Pest and Shopkeeper's Bane, which are just pests that, in the new style of Secrets of Strixhaven, there you go, gain us life when they attack. And we have other things that gain us life incidentally, like Grapple with Death as a removal spell, Ancient Cornucopia and Heaped Harvest are both acceleration effects that will gain us life in different ways. Scheming Silvertongue has lifelink, various things like that. And we've got a bunch of ways to support our game plan, as well as a pretty normal land base for sort of budget lands. 18 basics, 2 gain lands, 2 scry lands, 2 slow lands, and yeah, that is our deck for the week, Bogwater Draught. We're going to get into our gameplay now, so thanks for watching everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy today's Midweek Magic. Slow Start. We're going to see what our opponents bring. Hopefully it is not top tier standard decks. Done a lot of testing for this, and definitely hit Is It Lessons a bunch of times, as well as Spelementals. Okay, game 1 is Just Joshing. Hello, Just Joshing. This is an okay opener. We can Virulent Emissary into Scheming Silvertongue, into Museo if we happen to have lost lost the Silvertongue. That seems good. We're ready for you, opponent. All right, they're coming in with a tapped island. We've got our Emissary. And they've had enough. Wow. Okay. Good game, Just Joshing. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. I suppose maybe our opponent signed up for the event and didn't read that they get their first land in tapped. Don't know. Anyway, we got Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel as our first win prize. That's nice. Now we're going to go into our next game, which is kind of our real first game, but technically, it's game 2 versus Palme. I'm going to say Palme. A dangerous keep. I don't want to risk it, so we're going to mulligan. This is a little better. We can do this. And we're going to put away our Starscape Cleric, I think. I want to keep a little bit of interaction if we need it. Okay, we've got some mana. So we're going to start off with the Virulent Emissary. We've got Foundation's lands, so maybe this is a Foundation. Yep, this looks like the Foundation's Rakdos deck. Alright, so we're going to give them a Lumerette. gain ourselves a life. Or 2 life rather, since the Lumaret sees itself. We're not going to attack because they will definitely trade with that Gourmand, and I really like our Emissary. Yep. We'll just take the 2, since we've already gained 2. Do they have a raid creature to play? They do. Perforating Artist is really annoying. But we don't mind losing 3 life. Now we can't kill it with Witherbloom Charm. So I guess what we're going to do is... let's Blight Priest, get a little bit of value. And then we're going to attack. Let's see what they have to say with that. Either one of our creatures will trade with the artist. They don't want to do it. Alright. Maybe we can just keep not blocking and losing 3 life in addition. And that'll get us where we need to go. Right. Of course they don't sacrifice the artist. We will take 5. And then we'll take 3. They're not playing anything else. Interesting. Well, we're going to play this Teacher's Pest. They've got interaction. Seems good. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and sacrifice our Blight Priest. Get some card draw. We at least get some life gain back. That's good. And I think we'll just attack with the Lumaret. That'll work. Now they have to decide what they want to do. If they want to attack with the Perforating Artist and risk it. Ooh, High Society Hunter is very nice. They will definitely risk it now because they're going to get a bigger High Society Hunter if they do. Yeah, but let's get rid of the Perforating Artist because this is an annoying... in-step raid trigger. They can draw 3, that's fine. Alright, we've got Maseo. Maseo is pretty exciting. Let's play Maseo. Get some triggers. And we will bring out another Teacher's Pest. Which, by the way, is meant to represent this very same pest that Maseo comes with, which is Renata, his pet. Alright, we bring back the Blight Priest so we can start draining them a little bit more. If you haven't seen Maseo, Maseo goes to the end step, and we get to reanimate a creature from the graveyard with mana value no greater than the amount of life we've gained. Which is pretty sweet, I think. Alright, we're gonna just let this through, I think. We'll take 7. Alright, Diagraph Ghoul comes in tapped. They're going to get rid of our Blight Priest, that's fine. We draw another card. They've got nothing else. Okay, well, as much as I would like to bring back this Teacher's Pest, I think Enduring Tenacity is the way we want to go with it. Yeah, we'll keep that on top, just in case. Alright, go ahead and drain them for 1. Seems good. I feel like they may have a trick up their sleeve, but we do drain them for 2 more right here. And assuming Maseo lives, we can just bring back our Blight Priest and drain them for even more. Yep, seems right. Alright. They are at 2. At this point, they can attack for 8 without having to worry about... Yeah, because they can sacrifice the Ghoul or the Infestation Sage. Oh! There we go. So they're attacking for 10 at this point, it looks like. Attacking for 11? Is that right? Which means if we don't block... they can play another Perforating Artist and maybe kill us. Ooh, Fake Your Own Death, that's cool. So it's going to kill both of our creatures. But we do get our Enduring Tenacity back. They've got 1 mana left. Can they survive our attack, though? Nope, guess not. Good game, Palme. Alright, we get another little prize. And it's going to be... That's just an ICR. Here's our prize. It is... Windcrack Siege. Oh, that's great. I used the heck out of this during the pre-release for Tarkir Dragonstorm. I played a Jeskai deck, and that thing really helped me. I came back from, like, I think I was down to like 1 or 2 life, and those little life-linking goblins really helped me. It's Game 3 versus Fiddlesticks. Ooh, the Phage avatar. Oh my. Alright, we can get out our Lumerets. We are going first, and we have a tap land. That's fine, yeah. We're going to give this a shot. Let's turn the lights out since it's Duskmorn. Deathcap Glade comes in tapped anyway, since we don't already have 2 other lands in play. We will play out this Lumeret, and we can play our Temple of Malady next turn when we play our other Lumeret. Pyroclasm to kill our first Lumeret. Woof. Okay. Well, Temple of Malady. And that gets us to 5 mana. I think I'm okay with that. Especially since next turn we can Foolish Fate if we want to. Gain another life. With another... Oh, stock up. Okay. So they're on Beasts? Beast typal? Interesting. Don't know what that's about, but I'm into it. Let's bring out our Snake Glimmer. Drain them for 1. Attack them for 2. And away we go. It is cool that they have the Phage avatar and the title Untouchable. I assume those went together somehow, but maybe wrong. Alright, Pyroclasm lost our other Lumeret. A Shotgun Ashling Rekindled. Very cool. Discarding another Cavern of Souls. Ashling is worth killing. I feel like, however, maybe we want Witherbloom Charm to stick around. Although, let's do this. Let's attack here. Witherbloom Charm and gain 5 to drain them for 5. Foolish Fate to kill Ashling, drain them for 3. I think we're doing okay. What do you have for us, Fiddlesticks? Nothing. Good game, Fiddlesticks. Alright. It's pretty infrequent that I use that gain 5 life mode on Witherbloom Charm, but when it works, it works. Alright, we get a cosmetic prize, and it is... Ooh, really pretty Seat of Arma. Nice. I'm going to build a Seat of Arma deck at some point. It's just a sweet card. Okay, it's game 4 versus PH Dutra. Fidutra, perhaps? This is okay. We can make this work, sure. We will... Opponent goes first. We will Temple of Malady. Oh, they're a life gain deck too, with their Leyline of Hope. Alright, we're going to see what's next for us. Enduring Tenacity would be pretty sweet for us. It turns our life gain into their life loss, which is something we want in this deck. Even though it may take us a minute to get it out. Hinterland Sanctifier sounds good. Do we is this a Heir Apparent deck? It might well be. We're going to find out. We will play out, I think, just the Lumeret. Gain ourselves a little life. We can block the Sanctifier. Let's see if this is Heir Apparent. Maybe not. They've got a Pride Mate. We have a different kind of Pride Mate. Ooh, Halia. Love Halia. So they're going to gain a life off of this. Or draw a card, I should say. As she warps away. Alright, we can feed the Swarm to get rid of Leyline of Hope, which may be a good idea. Costs us 4 life. Is it worth it? Maybe not. But maybe so. I think what we're going to do is just keep scrying. Pest Mascot. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not horrible. Let's keep it, and let's get rid of their ley line, because it's going to just make everything huge eventually. We will not attack. We will take our beats from a Johnny's Pride mate. Essence Channeler, that's also dangerous for us. Sure wish we had had one more mana so we could have killed that before the trigger. Rune Lurker Bat? Yep. We're gonna go to 10. I think that's our best choice right now. Pest Mascot is not ideal. I think what we do, maybe... Let's play Moseo. Gain a little life from Moseo and his pest. And then we just pass. That's fine. We can kill the Rune Lurker Bat with the section practice whenever we want. And this becomes a flyer sometime. As long as they've lost life this turn. Yeah, so we can make it into a flyer, but we don't want to do that if we can help it. Another Essence Channeler, wow. This is a pretty sweet, synergistic game for them. Oh, yeah, we just passed right through it. I shouldn't be commenting on the game, I should be playing the game. Well, it is what it is. We will block here. Do we go to 5? That probably kills us. Yeah, we just block like this, and we're going to kill the Rune Lurker Bat. Go to 6. Okay, Deathcap Glade. We've got 5 mana, but we can't really do much with it. We're going to need to block 2 things, so we might as well play Enduring Tenacity. Aaliyah seems good. Their stuff just gets limitlessly bigger. Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this, friends. We block it all. Because we die if we don't. We get to keep our Enduring Tenacity. They draw a card. We have land so that we can play 2 cards, and that is all we have. But we'll let them attack us. Another ley line, seems great. Might as well. Yeah, no blocks, don't worry about it. Good game, PH Dutra. Alright. No more sloppy plays. Today, only good plays. As of now, at least. Because it helps if you say that, because then that makes it happen, right? Alright, it's game 5 versus Matcha Latte 86. Matcha? Does Matcha have a T in it? Am I crazy? Well, anyway. This is a tough hand to say yes to, but I'm going to because we might be able to Heaped Harvest. And that would be sweet. Let's, again, turn the lights off since it's Duskmorn. We'll get our Jungle Hollow, gain a life. Marauding Mako, that's not great for our slow hand, especially when we're drawing another 3-drop. Okay. Cool but rude. Lets them rummage when they attack, and lets them shock us when they discard things. Alright, we did get there. Here is Heaped Harvest. We're going to find ourselves another swamp. Now, I know you're wondering why I'm running Heaped Harvest in this deck, since we have to pay to crack it a second time and gain our life. The reason is because it is a cheaper Astral Cornucopia. I think it's called Astral Cornucopia, which is a mythic. Oh wow, Moonshadow. Yeah, that's going to be dangerous for us. I don't know that we're getting through this, in all honesty. We've got a Lumerette. Do we slow it down? I don't think we do. I think we play the Lumerette. And I think we just pass. And we crack our Heaped Harvest on their turn to gain 3 life to make up for the life we're about to lose. They've got a Bloodghast. We've got a Witch's Mark, wow, on Moonshadow. That's cool. This is a sweet deck. I haven't seen like a Rakdos discard deck like this, at least in a while. Alright. More ways to pump up their Moonshadow. Yep. Yeah, got it. So we have to block the Mako now. Well, we'll just go ahead and crack our Heaped Harvest, so it's obvious for everyone. We're at 12. Yeah, we've got to. Now we've got to find removal, or nope, we don't have it. Good game, Matcha Latte 86. Well, sometimes a slow start is slower for one person than the other. That's okay. We're just gonna keep playing. That's what's great about Midweek Magic. You just get to play as much as you want. It's Game 6 versus Superior Taco. I'm not as good as a Superior Taco, but I will try. But I won't try with this hand. This hand is better. Yeah, this hand is better. We're on the play. We can Jungle Hollow turn 1, Scheming Silver Tongue turn 2. I think we lose our Moseo. We have another one we can find if we need it. What we'll do is we'll Teacher's Pest this turn. That way next turn, well, I guess it doesn't make a difference either way, but we can Silver Tongue in the air. Okay, do we have another Spelementals deck? Is that what this is? Very cool sleeves, though. Alright. We'll just attack with our Pest. Gain a life. Play another Swamp and our Scheming Silver Tongue. They will crack their Fabled Passage during our end step. Seems good. Flow State. I believe this is the Spelementals thing. I think Flow State's getting played in multiple decks, but I think it's mostly Spelementals. But who knows? Alright, we've got a Virulent Emissary, which we can play in a minute. Let's get to it first. First, we're going to gain life, and hopefully gain life. Great. We can Sign in Blood now, and I think we should. Might as well. Okay, that's interesting. We'll play our Virulent Emissary. And go to our end step. Our opponent has a lot of cards in hand. They kill our Silver Tongue. They've got a Hearth Elemental? Yeah, so this is as I thought. Blight Priest to do a little bit more damage, I think. Then Teacher's Pest attacks. Then we pass. Sunderflock is going to bounce everything. So I think we're going to sack our pest. They have a Spell Pierce. Okay, great. Glad to see that out of their hand. No land, that's okay. We can still play our Emissary, Teacher's Pest. Blight Priest. Nope, we can't do all three. Another Teacher's Pest, sorry. But we can get back our Silver Tongue as long as we attack with our Teacher. Oh, we're going to get Sunderflocked again. Sunderflocked sounds a little more obscene than it actually is. A lot of Teacher's Pests. Yeah. Well, we can't gain any life unless we do it the same way. Ooh, seems good. So we're going to have to take 10 in the air, but we can at least block the Hearth Elemental. Eddie Mert Crab, never mind. Good game, opponent. Their taco was the superior one. Okay. Alright, we're at 3-3, so hopefully this game will be lucky number 7. We can edge out ahead a little bit. It feels good to start a video with 3 wins. It doesn't feel great to follow it with 3 losses, but that's fine. Okay, it's Game 7 versus Curiator. Or Curiator. Could be either way. Yeah. We'll start with the Jungle Hollow, just because it's a tap land. Oh, okay. Looks like we're up against a control deck. We'll play our Lumaret. They scry. They duress us. Sounds good. Surely they will throw away our Teacher's Pest. Oh, silly me. Duress can't hit creatures. So that'll work. We'll play the Blight Priest. Do they counterspell us? No. We're going to drain them for 1 and attack them for 2. Opulent Palace. All right. We keep it rolling. Well, I think we Starscape Cleric. Drain them for 2. Teacher's Pest. Drain them for 2 more. Attack for 5. Okay, we're doing all right. We're going to see, do they have a board wipe this next turn? Maybe they will. Lessons from Life. Draws them cards. Puts land into play. But I don't know if it saves them. Okay. Nope, that's it. Good game, Curiator. All right. Let's keep rolling. It's Game 8 versus Somniferium Rex. Varium Rex? Somniferium Rex. Sure. I will say hello to you as well, opponent, in just a moment. I don't love this hand, but we're going to keep it. We have plays. Hello, opponent. All right. Hello again. Dollmaker's Shop. That's pretty good. We're going to give them a Silver Tongue. All right, let's Shopkeeper's Bane. We could have gotten Sign in Blood online here, but I kind of want to hang on to Dissection Practice's value. Because we can sure use it here with Enduring Innocence. That's good. Let's do that right now. Opponent, our lifelinker, kill their Enduring Innocence, let it fall so they can't trigger when they attack next turn with it, which since they cannot do that now. Seems good. We've got Sign in Blood, and I think we're going to use it. Can't hurt to just put some more cards in hand. We can play out a Lumaret and a Marauding Blight Priest and just drain them, drain them, drain them. It's maybe not a bad idea. They're just going to pass. Okay. Lumaret. Blight Priest. Attacks. Drain. Hit. Drain. And Sign in Blood's available. Do they board wipe us? Good game, Somnifer Umrex. There's always a consonant in there that I'm going to miss. Okay. We're doing fine now. We are at 5-3. And this is game 9 versus Sark 1995. We're on the play, and we're doing fine. I'm into this. Again, Duskmourn. Darker is creepier. We've got our Lumaret to start things off. We're going to go Shopkeeper's Bane first, I believe. Bloodghast, sounds good. Can't block, so it's fine with me. Shopkeeper's Bane. Gain some life, and then attack for 2. We're not going to block their Ghast. They've got Maseo themselves! Oh, so cool. Yeah, that's really sweet. I like that. We cannot kill Maseo, unfortunately, with our Witherbloom Charm. But what we can do is Southwind Avatar. Gain some life, drain them for 1. Attack for both, gain some life, drain them for 1. Do they block? Do they trade Maseo to kill one of our creatures? They don't, they just take it. Alright, they're at 10. So far they're mono black. Elegy Acolyte. Love Elegy Acolyte. One of my favorite cards from Edge of Eternities. Just... they're going to draw a card and lose a life, and then they're going to make a robot because we killed their thing. And Maseo could bring something back, but has nothing to bring back. We will play out... I think we're going to do it this way. Play our Blight Priest. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Attacks. Trigger, trigger, trigger. These are good blocks, as far as I'm concerned. This is doing not enough to kill them, so we're going to gain 5 life, get a couple triggers, and now it's enough to kill them. Good game, opponent. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, it is. There it is. We got there. Huzzah. Oh, wow. Yep. Sure. Okay. That was fun. We are at 6-3, so let's see if we can go out on one more win. This is game 10 versus Tanu. Or Tonu, perhaps. This is alright. Yeah, it's alright. We'll try it. On the draw, yeah. I'm seeing Rebecca Gay Plains, so it might be a Foundation's life gain deck, sure. What do you got for us, opponent? They're looking at their cards, they're thinking about it. Okay. We're going to play our Teacher's Pest. And next turn we can Blight Priest, so as to take advantage of our life gain. They've got a Dazzling Angel. Okay. Do believe they probably are playing that Foundations deck. We do 2 to them and pass. They've got a Pride Mate, which we can kill with our Charm. Just our general Charm. Alright, good sequencing, opponent. Unfortunately, we're both at 20 again, but we are mid-combat. They can't block the pest. Alright. I think we Enduring Tenacity, and we start being a little bit more risky, because we can then Moseo. Alright, they've got an Inspiring Overseer. You're going to gain a little life. Maybe just go straight to combat. Yep. 3 in the air, I'm going to guess. Maybe not. Yep. Sounds good. We'll play our Tenacity and see if they want to trade for their Blight Priest. I assume they do. No, they don't. Okay. They think they can race us. Maybe they can. They've got more cards in hand than we do. Definitely more effective cards, I assume, because we've got essentially 1 dead card in hand right now. Twinblade Paladin is really annoying. Once they get their life total high enough, it's a double striker, 25 or more life, yeah. Okay. So we've lost our ability to keep attacking the way we have been attacking. But that's okay. We can still attack with our Teacher's Pest here. Gain some life, get some triggers. Seems good. And we can trade in the air with Moseo if we want to. Get rid of their Healer's Hawk, maybe? They kill our Blight Priest. That seems good. For them. Tied at 14. Another Dazzling Angel. Great. Yeah, they've got air superiority, so I don't think we necessarily will win this game, but we're going to find out. Yeah, I'll block like that. Alright, we've got a Lumaret. That seems good. Let's dump our hand. Additional Moseo. Now we can get back our Blight Priest. Keep draining him a little bit. Most importantly, continue gaining some life. And we got our Teacher's Pest that we can not just block their Paladin with, but also bring back into play this turn, if we wish to. Which maybe we don't. We'll see. We don't really want to just keep eating it in the air, but it's fine if we do, I suppose. Reassembling skeleton of Renata the Pest. Gain some life, drain them a little bit. Gain some life, drain them a little bit. All okay with me. I think we just pass. Being able to keep blocking the Twin Blade Paladin is pretty nice. Now they can get back their Pride Mate, which would be annoying if we kill their Panda, so we want to try not to do that. They attack thusly. Seems good. We're going to kill their Siphoner and block their Paladin and just take one. Bring back our own Teacher's Pest. Regain our life a little bit. Drain them for some. Get another Lumerette. That's pretty good. Drain, drain. Drain, drain. Seems good. No attacks. Vampire Nighthawk is very good. Right on. Yep, that's a good idea. Hit us harder. We're gonna do this. Bring back Renata. Drain them a little bit. Not as much, but we can always bring back our Blight Priest next turn. Grapple with Death, that's really sweet. We're gonna hang on to that. Or are we? Yeah. I think we do it this way. Gain 2 life. Drain them for 2. Let them block Renata. Seems good. That's fine. Renata can come back, though. Gain us more life. Something we probably should have sequenced a little bit later, but that's fine. And then we grapple with Death on the Paladin to gain a little, even a little bit more life. Museo brings us back our Blight Priest, which will drain them for 4. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making progress. They swing out. I'm okay with them swinging out. Let's see. We take 9, go to 18 if we block their Panda. We're only able to bring back Museo right now. I think they're going to go to what? 6? I think we can take them. We didn't even really need to block the Panda, but it is what it is. Let's do this. We're going to give Renata a little bonus, and we're going to kill their Healer's Hawk. Do a little bit of draining, and that is it. Continue to drain. We don't even get to do the combat damage to them. Good game, Tanu. Sweet. That was fun. That was 10 games, and I think that's where we're going to stop. Yeah. As usual, these midweek Magic events go for about 48 hours. I'm not exactly sure the exact moment they stop. But yeah, Tuesday through Thursday, and they're a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, everyone. I recommend that you tune back in on Thursday if you want to see even more Secrets of Strixhaven Commander decks come out. I chose a black-green deck this week for Midweek Magic because that's what's coming out this Thursday. We've got Blech, the new pest that is the, I think, progeny of Blex from original Strixhaven. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to support what I do here, make sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. Consider becoming a member of the channel or join my Patreon. And remember that magic is fun. You should play more Magic.